Welcome to The Mystery Surrounds Us. On our journey to explore ancient mysteries and the enigmatic world around us, today we're traveling back millions of years to meet the creatures that ruled the Earth for hundreds of millions of years, the dinosaurs. They vanished from our planet suddenly, but what exactly caused their extinction? Was it an asteroid impact, massive volcanic eruptions, or something even more mysterious? Join us as we uncover the answers in today's video. About 100 million years ago, Earth looked completely different. There were no humans, and some truly terrifying creatures ruled the planet. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were so massive that they were taller than buildings, with jaws powerful enough to crush bones in a split second. They were fast enough to run at speeds of around 90 kilometers per hour. They were indeed formidable creatures. They ruled Earth for over 170 million years. But then, one day, something happened that completely wiped them out from the planet. What exactly happened and how? Let's find out in today's video. Folks, the word dinosaur comes from Greek. From the words dinos and sauros, dinos means terrible and sauros means lizard. Terrible lizard, that's the original meaning of the word dinosaur. It was first used in 1841 when dinosaur fossils were first discovered. Richard Owen, a British scientist, coined the term dinosaur. At that time, people didn't know much about dinosaurs or what they looked like. So early drawings of dinosaurs looked very different from what we know today. Megalosaurus was one of the first fossils discovered. Check out these early illustrations of it. Decades later, as researchers uncovered more information about them, the illustrations were revised to make them look more realistic. So today's images look like this. Nowadays, over 10,000 dinosaur fossils have been unearthed by paleontologists around the world, and over 900 different species have been identified. You might be excited about the prospect of discovering more fossils, but interestingly, from 2003 to 2022, an average of about 45 new dinosaur species were identified each year. Paleontologists still have a long way to go. Check out these photos of newly discovered dinosaur species from last year. Among them is a strange dinosaur found in Chile, with a blade-like structure on its tail and a beak instead of a mouth. It's named Stegosaurus elengasin. Overall, we know a lot about dinosaurs today. But let's start this story from the beginning. Let's go back in time millions of years ago. Scientists estimate that the first dinosaurs appeared around 230 to 240 million years ago. Because the oldest dinosaur fossils we have found so far are from 231.4 million years ago in Africa. Back then, Earth was very different from today. The continents you see now, Asia, Africa, Australia, Europe, all were connected together. There was only one supercontinent. We call it Pangaea. Scientists believe Pangaea looked like this. You can see the positions of the continents as we know them. At that time, Earth's climate was dry with little rainfall. This period is known as the Triassic, the era when dinosaurs began to appear. Dinosaurs gradually took over Earth through evolution. Dinosaurs of this era didn't look like what you might imagine. They were quite small. Common dinosaurs of the time were often only about 2 meters long. For example, Euraptor was a dinosaur that existed during that period. In fact, this dinosaur is known as an ancestor of other dinosaurs. The dominant animals of this period were giant reptiles. Some of them looked quite cute, like this one, thought to be the ancestor of all turtles. Over time, Earth began to change. 201 million years ago, the Triassic period ended. When Earth's climate changed abruptly, the supercontinent Pangaea began to break apart. Although I use the term abruptly, this didn't happen in a day or two, but relatively quickly in a timescale of millions of years, gradually over thousands of years. Cracks appeared in the supercontinent. Large-scale volcanic eruptions occurred around these cracks. Due to the numerous volcanic eruptions, a massive amount of carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide was released into the atmosphere. This caused severe global warming. As sulfur dioxide and aerosols entered the atmosphere, they blocked sunlight and caused temporary cooling. The acidification of the oceans began as carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide dissolved into the water. The acidity of the seawater increased. The climate was changing rapidly, and survival became difficult for the animals existing at that time. Most reptiles and other animals at the time were cold-blooded. They could not withstand the temperature changes. But dinosaurs were warm-blooded like humans. Temperature changes were easier for dinosaurs. Volcanic eruptions and climate changes continued for about 600,000 years. As a result, almost all other species went extinct. Only dinosaurs, crocodiles, turtles, and primitive mammals remained. This event is known as the Triassic-Jurassic extinction. After that, the Triassic period ended, and the Jurassic period began. If this name sounds familiar, it's the inspiration for the Jurassic Park movie series. The term Jurassic refers to this Jurassic period. The Jurassic period lasted from about 201 million years ago to 145 million years ago. During this time, dinosaurs appeared as the dominant species on the planet. Through evolution, some of them became very large. Like some of the first Titanosaurus species. They lived around 160 million years ago. Each weighed up to 15,000 kilograms and could reach up to 15 meters in length. Some other iconic dinosaurs of this time were species that evolved to fly. One of the first feathered dinosaurs was Archaeopteryx. It looked like this. At this time, the supercontinent Pangaea had split into two smaller supercontinents. We named them Laurasia and Gondwanaland. Thanks to the Jurassic Park movies, the Jurassic period is the most widely known era. But it was the next period when dinosaurs truly thrived, the Cretaceous period. Because during this time, we witnessed an explosion in dinosaur diversity. Many new dinosaur species evolved. T-Rex, perhaps the most famous dinosaur featured in movies, lived during the Cretaceous period. The Cretaceous period is the longest in the age of dinosaurs. Starting around 145 million years ago, it lasted until 65 million years ago. The two supercontinents, Laurasia and Gondwanaland, began to break apart, and the structure of the continents started to resemble what we see today. Many flowering plants evolved during this time. The sea levels were also quite high, and almost every type of dinosaur you can imagine existed during this period. T-Rex, Triceratops, Velociraptors, but suddenly, one day, they all went extinct. Some smaller, bird-like flying dinosaurs survived, but the famous, large ones like T-Rex disappeared. What happened? What led to this mass extinction? Scientists believe it happened around 66 million years ago. A massive asteroid struck Earth. It landed in an area we now call Mexico, in the Gulf of Mexico, near the Yucatan Peninsula. This asteroid is believed to have been about 10 kilometers in diameter. An asteroid of this size hitting Earth at a speed of 20 kilometers per second, about 6 times faster than a bullet, created a colossal impact. Scientists have found a gigantic crater under the sea, known as the Chicxulub crater. This crater is about 180 kilometers long. The asteroid's impact created such a vast crater. When such a large collision occurs, it releases energy about 10 billion times greater than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. all life in the surrounding area would have died instantly. Scientists estimate this impact triggered earthquakes with a magnitude of around 10 to 11 on the Richter scale. These earthquakes spread across the globe. Large volcanic eruptions began worldwide. Sulfur dioxide and CO2 were released into the atmosphere, creating a severe greenhouse effect. Earth's temperature rose rapidly. The sulfur dioxide and greenhouse gases that shot up into the sky created a thick dust and ash cloud that blocked sunlight. As a result, with no sunlight, plants and trees began to die off. Herbivorous dinosaurs gradually perished due to the lack of food, followed by the carnivorous ones. Many studies have confirmed this. For example, a 2014 scientific study by researchers from the University of Berkeley examined quartz isotopes and ash residues and found that the impact coincided with the dinosaur extinction. But this wasn't the only reason for the mass extinction. A more recent study has discovered that around this time, a massive volcanic eruption occurred in the Deccan Traps, India. This eruption, one of the largest in Earth's history, happened over an extended period from about 60 to 66 million years ago. Scientists estimate it lasted around 30,000 years. During this time, thousands of cubic kilometers of lava were expelled. As a result, a large amount of sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide was released into the atmosphere, contributing significantly to global climate change. This volcanic eruption heated the Earth and caused severe climate changes, leading to the extinction of many species, including dinosaurs. So it's possible that both events, the Chicxulub asteroid impact and the Deccan Traps volcanic eruption, occurred nearly simultaneously, both contributed to the mass extinction. But this wasn't purely coincidental. A new hypothesis suggests that the asteroid impact might have triggered the massive volcanic eruptions. When the asteroid struck Earth, the powerful impact could have created shockwaves that spread across the planet. These shockwaves might have triggered volcanic eruptions worldwide, including the Deccan Traps in India. This would have amplified the global devastation and chaos, making the situation even worse. Thus, within a short period, these two catastrophic events might have worked together to cause the mass extinction. Both had a profound impact on global climate. Some scientists also believe that other factors contributed to the extinction of dinosaurs. For example, changes in sea levels. During the Cretaceous period, sea levels were very high, but by the end of this period, they had dropped significantly. This could have affected global climate, causing major changes in ecosystems and leading to the extinction of many species. Additionally, another factor to consider is changes in Earth's magnetic field. During this time, Earth's magnetic field may have shifted, leading to increased cosmic radiation. This could have also harmed global ecosystems. However, despite various theories, scientists agree that the extinction of dinosaurs was the result of a series of catastrophic events occurring nearly simultaneously. The Chicxulub asteroid impact, the Deccan Traps volcanic eruption, global climate change, sea level fluctuations, and possibly changes in Earth's magnetic field all contributed to this extinction. But the bigger question is, why do we still have birds? You might be surprised to learn that today's birds are actually descendants of dinosaurs. They belong to a group of dinosaurs called theropods, which includes famous species like T-Rex and Velociraptor. When most dinosaurs went extinct, some smaller theropods survived and evolved into the birds we see today. This means not all dinosaurs went extinct. The smaller, flight-capable, feathered ones survived through the catastrophic events and evolved in a new direction. Why is this important for us today? There are many lessons we can learn from the extinction of dinosaurs. First, it shows us that our planet can change quickly and unexpectedly. We've seen examples of climate change, volcanic eruptions, and the impact of asteroids. We can also learn from the dinosaur extinction about how to conserve today's animals, protect their habitats, and maintain healthy ecosystems. A recent study indicates that Earth is undergoing another mass extinction, primarily due to human activities. We need to pay attention and learn from past events to ensure we don't repeat similar mistakes. The main message from the dinosaur story isn't to fear or worry, but to be aware and act to protect our planet. So even though dinosaurs are no longer with us, their story lives on, and we can use that story to help protect Earth in the future. Thank you for joining us on The Mystery Surrounds Us to explore the extinction of the dinosaurs. If you found this video interesting, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new discoveries about the mysteries of the world around us. Together, we will continue to uncover the unknown and shed light on untold secrets. See you in the next video.